Well, I finally arrived at my car camping and fly fishing spot after not catching anything on the first river I went to. It was a beautiful river and I really had high hopes, but I fished quite a bit of water on it that looked really good for about 2 hours without a touch. Really a bit of a shame, but those things happen. But now I'm at my lovely campsite. I'm gonna camp here for the night, fly fish the river that runs in front here, and have a great time. Well, I'm going to start by setting up camp and organizing my sleeping space. It wouldn't normally be such a setup, but I've already been out for 3 days, and yeah, I had a lot of gear for all sorts of eventualities, including a belly boat in case we couldn't fish any of the rivers, because last week it had rained a lot. We ended up doing a multitude of things over the last 2 days, and now I'm on my own. Bit couple of days, so yeah, cool. That's the camping setup. I bought this during the winter and made it to fish all summer, and then the lockdowns came and I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So yeah, so I've got water on tap here. I've got my cooking kitchen drawer in here with a fold out table like that. Cooker in here, coffee and stuff in here. Really sweet. Close them up. And then if you go this side, because I've got storage underneath, you know, I've got my cooler box there with ice in it and milk and some drinks and things, and food is just sort of dried meals and stuff. My fireplace here, got a bench, pretty neat, pretty cool setup. About time to go fly fishing. Okay, I'm off to the first spot. It's quite a good run, just opposite the campsite, so start there and work my way up for the day. Oh no, my GoPro was down. I didn't realize the GoPro was knocked down. I don't know when that happened, but I had a late strike on a fish. And oh no, it's much bigger than I thought. Much bigger than I thought. I'll make my way out to the side. Nice. Oh, is it it's a brownie, a little brownie. Oh, it's much bigger than I thought. Oh, it's got a That's a nice brown, so I had a complete swim and then hit it in. Oh, funny. Lovely brown in the end. Took the pheasant tail, flashback pheasant tail. Very happy with that. Anyway. Well, that was an awesome start. First spot right opposite camp, 5 minutes in, and a lovely brown. This pool I haven't fished for some time. Yep, got one. Nice. Nice. Cool little fish. Nice little fish. Very cool. Oh yes, that's a better fish. Ah, came off. Ah, right in the fast water. Did he bust me? Ah, he bust me. Nice opportunity. Oh, got another one, but now I've got a big problem because I've got my line tangled around here. Oh, okay. Keep this one on, hopefully. Get it on the reel. Nice. Feels like a good fish. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh, it's a good fish. This is going to be a little bit of a nightmare to land. Whoa! Ah! Came off. Ah, that tippet on the dropper must have had a nick in it. It bust me on that, not on the knot or anything. I can imagine I'll get another one. Oh, I was wrong. Ah! Why am I dropping these fish? Ah! I ran into a bit of a problem upstream, couldn't get further up, so heading back to camp, gonna make something to eat and then go out for the evening. Home sweet car camp. We're here. Let's get something cold out of the chiller. There we go. Well, that started off really well, but then I lost all those fish, which was quite sad. And yeah, then it got tough, and then I got blocked out and I had anglers in front of me. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's get something together. Water in it. I'm going to try one of these. It's a Radix Nutrition grass-fed beef Mexican chili. See how that goes. We have liftoff. Boiling. Tear this thing open. 250 milliliter of boiling water. Well, for some reason my spork is gone. I can't find it, it's missing in action. So, cardboard from a box is going to be my spoon. The piece missing from my cardboard. No wonder how much I would have eaten. So I've been thinking of going downstream this afternoon, and I was thinking of swinging some flies, and then I was like, I can't find my fly box, my wet fly box. So, important tip, always leave flies in your car, because those guys just save the day. There is a black woolly bugger and a jig-head black woolly bugger and a intruder, black rabbit intruder. So, and even a couple of lake flies as well. So yeah, always leave some flies in your car. So I'll swing down and then nymph back up. So I'm just rigging up for swinging now, so I'm just putting on a fast sinking poly leader. I'm actually just quickly swapping to the 4-weight V-top. So that's just got a little bit more grunt when it comes to casting that poly leader. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so making my way out for my evening fish, and I'm going to try the head of that pool that I hooked all those fish and lost them, and swing that through and then work my way down. Okay, so there was already someone doing what I was planning to do, so I'm going further downstream. And then make the retriever a little bit. I'm making my way back to camp now. Gonna go and collect some firewood, settle in for the night, have some dinner, and then we'll see what the fishing brings tomorrow. Rightio, I'm back at camp. Gotta go and sort the fire. We'll come back and we'll get a bunch of this sort of stuff for kindling. For now we're looking for a bunch of dry firewood, sort of a bundle that you can fit under my arm, and that should be enough to last. Need different sizes, so you gotta get kindling, which we'll collect in a little while, and you've got to get some thicker ones to put on top of the kindling, to get that started, and then the big ones go on top of that. There's a solid bunch. That's going to be trip 1. Okay, well there's stack number 1. Let's grab some of this dry bush for kindling. This dry stuff. There's a mixture of sizes and stuff in here, which will be quite good. Ah, there we go. That's our last final find. I think we've got plenty. Okay, well now we've got plenty of firewood. Looking good. Time for me to change and to something dry and start making dinner and bits and pieces. Well, the sun is starting to set. Time to get this fire going. So if you don't know, these are great little fire lighters. All it is cotton buds dipped in Vaseline on 1/2. Thanks Alex from Tripping on Trout for telling me that one. Put a couple of these down. Not necessarily want to just random. We want to line it up a bit and make sure there's enough room for oxygen to come through. You just increase the sizes that you stick on there. And get in there, get that started. Try going. Yeah, just gotta tend it a little bit so you get that nice started. Getting bigger and bigger bits on. Cool, now things are starting to go. Fire's going. Okay, well, time to get some dinner ready. Chili con carne. Go native. I don't have a pot, so I'm just going to check it in there and boil it. You just boil it in the packet. And that's all you need to do. And just heat it up. Squeeze the most of it down. And then it should heat up as it boils. A little setup, sleeping bag ready. Put a little light there. A little light there. Yeah. Pretty cool. Very happy about how this came out actually. Like cooking setup and everything. I definitely should have remembered some chairs though. But there's a nice little ledge here. I can sit down on the little ledge and watch my stuff boil, and then I can go and sit by the fire, which is what I'm going to do now. Now I just need to find another utensil to eat that with. Okay, so this is going to be my fork. I'm just going to sterilize it in the fire. And that's what I'm going to have to eat with because I don't have anything else. Baptism of fire, that will kill anything that's on there. Okay, my wooden fork is ready. Interesting way of eating it with a stick, but that's all I have. A bit hard to hold the beans up. Love just watching the fire, adding more firewood. Big one. And a cuppa, that's the way to go. Lovely little setup, loving it. Okay, starting to pack things away for the night. Head to bed. There we go. Organize things a bit and put the fire out. That's important. Make sure you remember to put your fire out before you go to bed, in case the wind comes up and blows embers everywhere and you wake up to a fire. So sort everything out and then start getting to bed. There's a lot of creaking. Radio. Way too many bugs. They came in. It's an interesting one to deal with. I'm not sure I'm going to deal with that next time. Mosquitoes though. Just pretty good. Mainly crane flies and midges. Sure they'll be on my face all night. Cool little light setup there. My headlamp set up that side. The water bottle, phone is charging next to me. All sorted. And yeah, I will see you in the morning. Cheers. Oh, I had a bit of a battle with the mosquitoes last night. I had let quite a few of them in, so I was smashing them as much as I can to get to sleep. But yeah, otherwise I slept quite well. Not too bad for the first night in here. I want to stay dry today, so I'm going to be wearing my waders, I think. Well, I've got a quick hour and a half before Brian arrives, so I'm quickly going to see if I can catch some of those fish that I missed yesterday. So let's see. Start working these rapids. That's some of the close ones. Work my way out. Yes, the close one worked. Okay, gotta keep this fish on. Oh damn it, I didn't bring my net. I left it at the car. Ah, me and my net thing. I have to land it in the shallows here. Gonna have to bring it up into the shallows and beach it. Ah. This is not ideal. I have to bring it in here. Okay, got him. Oh, that's a lovely fish. What a lovely fish. That is a great way to start the morning. Beautiful brown, absolutely stunning. Oh, so happy with that. That's awesome. How awesome is that? Morning's made already, and basically a trip as well. That was a fantastic brown. Awesome. Well, Brian's arrived. It's time for a coffee and some breakfast. I'll leave my car here and we're gonna go in Brian's car a bit up the river and come back here for lunch. So let's finish my coffee. Coffee there. It's a premix sachet. There. I didn't have a spoon yesterday, so I have a stick. But what did I do with my stick? I don't know how I didn't lose my stick. Onto the cardboard again. Rightio, coffee time. Cheers. I really need to remember to bring spoons. Well, we just can't cross the river where we wanted to cross, and couldn't make that bottom crossing, can't make the top crossing, so we're going to head further downstream and see if we can find some other stretches to fish. Ah, yeah, this looks like a lovely stretch. Oh, yeah, that looks beautiful. That's a lovely stretch. Oh, I can just, you want to go up or down?
I'll go up.
Okay, I'll just start my way, work my way up from here. Oh, okay, Brian's got one. Go and have a look. Oh, so, where are you swinging?
Swing, yeah.
Nice. Good line. Little rainbow? Nice. Oh, there he goes. Yes. Yeah, I think it's a good fish potentially. Yeah, it's a nice one. Oh. Came running right at me again. Nice. Very strong. That'd be great if you can.
I like it.
I like the flashback pheasant tail. Nice. Oh, very nice fish. They always look smaller than they are in the end, eh? Nice. Very nice rainbow. Look at that. Very cool. Very happy about that one.
Lovely fish.
Nice. Well, the weather's packing up a bit. It's time to pack up and go back to Auckland. Long drive. If you enjoyed this video, watch up there, another one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.